This is called Lagu Rakyat. When I was young, I grew up on folk songs, songs that the country grew up to. Rasa sayang, we sang it almost every day. Prayer to start the day, a battle cry before we play, the anthem as you march home from the playground. Gelang, sipaku gelang. And we sing about our favorite drinks too. You know, like, who wants to be a Pepsi, Cola, Proton, Saga, Orang Gila? No, seriously, it's funny how we were already rhyming about consumerism and national pride and psychology that early. But the most memorable folk song to me was this annoying melody. So memorable that only another annoying tune can make me forget it, like the music on hits. And it starts with, Kelas bangun. And it will end with the most uninspiring baritone, Kelas duduk. And people actually stood up to sing it. You know? Like how I stood up when I had the epiphany in the symphony of such melodic absurdity that this is the best wish one can grant another person to start their day. Selamat sejahtera, cikgu, for teaching me how to write so I can write a complaint letter about you. Selamat sejahtera, cikgu, for teaching me how to read so I can read more and do better in exams than you. Selamat sejahtera, cikgu, for teaching me how to draw so I can draw out my career and not get stuck here like you. Selamat sejahtera, cikgu, for teaching me how to count so I can count how much more money I will make than you. Selamat sejahtera, cikgu. Selamat sejahtera, cikgu, for telling me that I cannot put down my ambition as national football player. Because you realize that in Malaysia, sports is not a career. So you told me to put an architect instead. Selamat sejahtera, cikgu. See, and the cikgu takes all this in his stride, passing through the gates every morning, all in exchange for the beautifully annoying singing, Kelas bangun. See, because he knows that you do not know the meaning of sejahtera. He knows that you are happily ignorant. And he knows that like every other child, the moment you smile and turn around to face your future, he will never see you again. Because he understands that wisdom is hindsight looking forward. And he will never turn his back on you in case you fall backwards. Because he knows you'll forget. But he never forgets. Ni kenapa diri ni kelas dulu? Kenapa diri ni dulu? Because you see, teachers are people of the colorless sea, where knowledge and wisdom is their only creed. They teach about the history of the world, the physics of love, the chemistry of family, the language of the heart, the mathematics of life. They write an equation of you that nobody else has the formula to. They recalculate your variables so that it becomes a constant, subtracting your negatives and multiplying it with your positives so that you become a derivative of you and your dreams. When you are in doubt, they will differentiate the square of you so that you become a ratio of your strengths and weaknesses, and that you are a mean of your choices. Yes, people, we are a mean of our choices. And when you forget your decimals, he will round you down and square root you back so you will never forget that your value will always be a prime number, infinity. And when the world is against you, they will factor your hope to denominate the challenges into fractions of inspirations. Because pain over effort plus hurt over heart equals to 1, you. And they will always look past your standard deviations because to them, you are your highest possible percentage. And in this day and age where the value of education is in examination and graduation, where academic debates is about Bahasa Malaysia versus Bahasa Melayu, or math and science in BM or BI, yang mana satu, I've come to realize that my current net worth and value is the total of all the blessings that I've gotten from all my cikgus. So now I read, and I write, and I draw, and I count unlike before. I didn't have a career in sports, we still can't. Okay? I'm not an architect, but I write and I teach. And when I write, I textualize thoughts into a new design, and I lay out the blueprints of life. I don't build buildings, but my skyscrapers are even higher than the Twin Towers, bursting through the skies, reaching out for the stars, one little girl and one little boy at a time. And I will burn their faces into my eyes so I will never forget. I may be forgetful, but I will never forget. And I will burn every day. as the difference between humility and hypocrisy, as the bridge between future and history. And in the spirit of legends, I will keep wisdom for future like spare change. My 2 cents now is worth 2 children's names. I will teach people to see the man in woman, like how I put the man in my mother's name. And I will teach them bahasa jiwa bangsa on my own, like how I navigate the people in Taman Tun. And before Lim can cock his wings and learn to fly, my institutes have produced beings that can touch the sky. Right? So this is why I wake up every day, braving through the morning traffic, just so that I can walk up those stairs, go through those gates, and say, "Kelas, bangun." Selamat sejahtera kelas, sila buka muka baru dalam hidup anda. Kerana hari ini, kita akan merubah dunia. Thank you.